stories in Inano, and some Maya for and some our show. So now, Jamin can say, Remember Timono M. Sam at the Panatono, one of them said, Mano Casaway, a telecommunication networker, your from Orange, and I said, well, Baabia, Quadivano Mocalo Ranchino, almost some Orange, Omo telecommunication network, no, woman some Anibabakua, your fans are remembered that sign in here, your can say, your partnership with Tenano Casino, woman some other partners, Amasaita, your fan of Madrid way, and some until 2027, and I just said to media, I was a Real Madrid, and some annual run for it, and some other partner, yeah, your day update, and I'm my for, and some our show, so now my main fan to him saying. Remodeled for the say, woman, I'm sound wasted time and conquer far Obian Fanema, Sabia, yes, transfer market, and with him maybe a Sumasi and I said, your Benten, yes, remodeled Bobo Kuno, woman to Abia 60 million euros, woman the 50 million euros, Abato Anunti, and I'm some Amakotana, your fans said Lenny Joro, and Timiama, Anunti, and a player, your fans Alfonso Davis, Meno Kasai, one of some Anyamaya, Anunti, and I just Amakotana. Your fans are not our Bonopo, and some other Real Madrid, and so Antimima says, I catch you say, woman say, I'm on top one situation, and some our Liverpool essence, woman Yawa saying, Yamia Doma, I next year, and I just Aquadana, your fans are not, the contract, Ebu, in the events of Antimia, and Amabokua, your fans are Real Madrid, and as Liverpool, dear, not just not, and some Mabetimia joining Saita, your fans are Liverpool, and as some Poba joining Madrid. And Tinamino Casanino, Yasem Abutiriabasa team or Mukitano, and Yawu, and the Wuhia Real Madrid, and yet Real Madrid, and a hill, and a Sayam Panyam Pasabia, was some number so popo, and my Timidia, I just sat on Penny for Becca, na Emponia Canasa, what is Canaso, and Asam Poebia, Uno, Moshaman Yomas, Ayakama, Amampo, Jatanasa Ebia, Wabasam or John Ninano, and no Abapuam and Yomas Ayakama, and some at the Amo Ewa Brano, and some update to Abba Sansamino, Yet Emma Yetifo and Anopai, and some our show so rumor say, woman San Concoboca Biabium Arches and Inano, and some update to Abba. Now report to me, can say Barcelona, one of them Barca Timino, I do about Doma Comas and said. Womono Sanka Omubenya Nankabia Ansana Omubetimi Achase Womobel launch the new Camuno I was Sankabia Leo Messi aya present because Leo Messi ayobiana say and Nankabia Basa Fanaba say and Bokawo Kaiso Maba starte ayen ye kana say Camu project in Nano Womodi can ye say and Cam Omubenya and Nankabia Leo Messi SFP PSG now was about Barcelona Tinkobadia na Chesankabedu Tema Basa some we come new no Nankabia Leo Messi Bonopo and some other Basa Casata on the bra and come some back to more cantam cra and Yasomo Yashas and Kabia Womu Stadium no somewhere December and you could see next year January never say be officially Omobabe Yi a stadium no anasampo Womo some your presentation Womo Baselio Messi Abba or Rabako your fan Xavier Asensi now Xavier Asensi a director of operations Adama Inter Miami Womu Kobusa say and Passa Womu Bejai Amalia Messi so Abba or run the same on Timintra and on also when him say your red fan sell your Messino Womu Bejai Amanako Barcelona Ewa Bra Womu so Babel Lonche Omo Cam New Stadium no and I say your Omun Jamal your Messi and Corinano was a brand sua Womu some other don't come on now make a tronano per se Bobo Crefan say Barcelona Aqua Drew I assure some Cotriano I Orlando made the hotel on something and some amount say I Alphonse Inn Hotel and some Orlando now Barca itinerary and ye when him say Barca our game about now Barca and Man City and no Casacrano report to me say can say Bobokua ye fan some Man City Oma Coco Drew I Orlando Hodada as also to Orlando Metro Florida and Man City any team ye fan some Barca when we game them Abaso now I am match I say I Camping World Stadium and a side game and some Abaso now Barca itinerary and say I know by this time comes from my don't sorry because some Mamuko drew late in the night report coming and said Yes, boys, no sorry. A double session and about so double session, and some training session, and no about now make calculate, now just a Ghana time, and some be a 1:30 area now drew just be a shuasa, and no maybe a best 9:30, and as I first training session, and no some about now as a Ghana, and some 1:30 area, one second session, and so I 10 o'clock, and then I drew our Ghana, and some time and Sana. Woman so a training session in Yano, woman so a reacting a double sansa, ya come Barcelona, woman and a man city for game. I was a Barcelona, when him say 11 o'clock, and a Joe, and a Bobo Crafansa, Bansa, and some and just a man city. Woman game the Abbas 11 o'clock, no, a Yortina, a Tuesday, 11, and a Joe, and a man city Bobo Kua, you find a Bansa, Ababo, and Namino Casan Bobo Kuno, woman so training session, I twice a day, and send a watching us game, no, and no sweat me up. So now report to me, second as a manager. You found a Pep Guardiola and some other man city pre-match conference, about Kosutia. Yes, manager for the Pep, Nidiano, at 10 o'clock Ghana time, and then Anna Tree, now answer at 10 o'clock. I'm a manager for the Pep about the pre-match conference. And to say, we drew a Barcelona, or Fanasa Lewandowski, and Anope, Yabakachos, Omo supporters, and as some Basa Fansa, Wamoso Bedru Hotel, Wamo Budget, so amateurs were Timpa, Lewandowski, and so press conference report to Mensa Canasa, I have 5 o'clock, and I just Lewandowski at Jan Ababaso. Now, yes, just a press conference, our Basa Hotel, Wonko Stadium, Yaminian say, I have Basa Hotel, and a Lewandowski, the pre-match conference, and I'm so bet me a Baswa, and I update to Abba, who's something, yet the Emma, yet for an pay, and some our show so Quatana, your father said Victor Rocky. Now, Basa Casso Majau Quay out to Mutai, or Majau Quay. Now, Basa Basoma, elimination by rough tactics. When I'm saying Menoka, report to me and say, yes, 2 clubs, and I have Barcelona, Womam Anababakua, your father's Al Hilal. Now, just a name of Mutimum. Womawie say Anka Victor Rocky ebeba Basa tiasia team no so tiasia Basa kwajiska yese brand agent say watemo so tetente wonom oni ba bia ko say madwem say bia omo beton na mo dia cheke mo ha fa na mpomo beton na bia mo dia hihye mo team adia ene mo da na mo ntim ane san so no akoda no wonye weri so be free boboku a ye fa no say Basa enso akwa na ye hu benya mo na Frankie de Jong mo ka say mo beton de Jonga mo ntim yan ton point amananko enye mo na Rafinha mo kasa mo beton a ebesi na ye kasa Rafinha enso enyanko ye ento no so onko na enkwachina na mekatro no pay say Nico Williams a flight no na chesam ono so ba bedru aye bask eho na chesa boy area holidays na no na latest one and say house of fenra na manfo bia sha say by first reports ai ana kwadano we taking a decision we catch any brand crasa we be stay elbebo one more season. Yes, a boy, and take a decision. Bia. Now, my mom said, boy, and the Jumadiano, at Dasum, I open. Gentle makers and Nico Williams said, at Dasum, I open. And I say, Tia, yes, Bynum, I bet me stay. I option, our boy, no bet me join FC Barcelona. And also, I option, our no mete say, yes, sir, Cobasabia Bass and Panifono, say, a Basabia Bynum, a 10 or more down. Say, maybe I come in Mbappe, at the Real Madrid, and you call all out for a yet Danny Olmo. Now, Danny Olmo, Jonomoko. Na Sabia Kodana at 10 Basa 4 down Sabia, Nico Williams and Yama, Woman said Danny Olmo Sicano, on my crack with Teso. And I'm saying, now for now, they also bet you 60 no. Namum said Biabaso Citrus Canana, lives a company funny Joho. Namum said Cobasabia, or Fan said Nico Williams, Namadia, who quatain by Sicano so. Yes, I had Basa Timono, and some Ampere Faber Swomoye. Namano Casa Udrupe Bauer, one more prepare new contract at Yama Boino, and Okadia can some area cho data wamoso was sign here o me pagya ni sika semu and watching amsanu mabia e be hyem ni ade ni na o be kan wasene bom akobasa bia akoda wei ensom atiase say we be extended a contract at Yama Athletic Bebawa report to me nyane say ba our clause na ejina 58 million euros no amum e be pagyam di akose ya yesen panfan ya do almost re na wo de mpa mo body say akoda we be sign na se basa bia akoda we say no pagyam a one shall Barca crying to me many mubium. And I'm also I idea as I say, Mano Casabe Bao Timono, woman from Nabasomuye. Now, Barca, woman done almost every BB, I have personal terms. Jack can say collapse to me, you know, and some other year. Ya transfer Kodai, I have found a new Williams so much as Abia, and Anasabia Debbie, Memo Fama Bobokua. Ya found a Barca, as of now, report to me, and Sam. Sɛ kɔba sɛ bia João Felix ne kwa no wasanpa emano enyo wanwa no kasai Aston Villa for no womunya ne Felix enwie ana Felix no so nya nyanya sɛ bia no eba eya Premier League no mababo enso ade ama Aston Villa report to me nya no sɛ kɔba sɛ ebia bobo kwa no sɛ Bonsa womunya Nico Williams sɛ dia yɛse ne ebe mambisa na bia João Felix no womansa kwakofa João enso at the boy no asaba back to Barcelona enom ayɛ sɛ City our no pay no and no I update eba Man City for say woman santiasie ema João Cancelo ema bolon enfama Barcelona mo padia for domodia dabia mo teme de ase abrao na mama mo kura so se Barca for kwa wo mo nkita kura wo mo de Jesu ena ekọ na yese Man City for mo padia for do sem amobati ase abiem ama João Cancelo asaba bolon ama Barca no enya de se bia sade no enso ebesi ama Jamensa kan Sunday and you must abasisa and no I update our bamunchino yana ana chesa kudane fansa João Palhinha and some ababe drew over her sabana strasa one man get anwa onye one ana chesa ba one sign aye autographs and ya de sabasa bia shak and your video project and mabahu se mun kwada e mun panifo we and some aye João Palhinha and chesa Palhinha no one ana baba sign and asempo we be starting the Preseason and some adema bamu chintim no nyono nko a na jama musiala and some ba enano pay na chesa after kora no ko shuro so a wono some akodi no holidays ni nyina no we and some aya akotana ye fa no sa jama musiala ono so aba ama chesa no some I sign aye autographs and yate and some our men get that man team ne supporters a womo some our around da honsem no ye de aba akotana mebeka so no so apa bamu chin apo say ye fa no sa Zawi Simons no wonim sa Simon said in say yes I'm said to me for catch and say bamu chintu no entimi nye ye ema so oni hwe just will stay our boboku a ye fa no say Leipzig na Jaminya no say na me no kasa no say ne bamu chinfom entimi nto aye Zawi Simons adia yes Max Elbal and some other call France akodana ye be kan na no say bia Paris Saint-Germain and some abetimi afa aye fa no say aye Desire Doué ano and I report to me say kan say bamu chintim no and some other so mo fan adene ba and no aye update aba sansem no nyina no ye de am ye for enra na chese no and some aye Saturday and you men a chance kwaje aye for one sheshe masa Saturday for no so mo Man City. Aha, and it's what she said to know what is a regression, obra. Masa, woman will form brutal because coach and make no pay. Was say. Ake 1 week na Celtic I started almost season na just almost started Preseason and na just so started you know was see a fay anomanya 15 days na just na otwemi you and dako and say ba be a Celtic question a hwenhwe den see na mo manager no was say odiri ba say omo wie game no wa catch your boys and say e won say result ya na hu hia panemom ade hu hia ye pa for now no wa ba eguso aye ane nyoma opeso hu no wo hu bi na ye be say manager fan say Enzo Maresca say Murie Gamre Dian Komo ana no mranter so die yentie sema coach ye fan say Enzo Maresca Edman Central for
in this moment as I said now to the players for us the result is always important but in this moment it's also important to see the process on the ball off the ball I think we were on the ball we were 10 times better than the game against Wrexham and this is something positive we create many chances at least I think 7-8 clear off the ball we could do something better still we struggle to understand when play short when play long but we start as I said 15 days ago.
Yes, I know I have some manager fans Enzo Maresca and I'll just say your 10 excepts Emana Kotana your fans Renato Veiga abaya cameo na yesi asema Vega kwa wakano yesi Chelsea supporters be say aha women players here our Chelsea adea women say Renato Vega say aye preseason and Chelsea aye na the most important thing aye process no entemon cross one amon process ni was say aye connection I was say ba aye players amon time any adena no enso ana ya de here ba no say abranu drew na sabia time ne so August 18 ayeda ana esa no na omo match against Man City eno ana aye game omo be hwe amawiase nyina won Sompa Chelsea aye ready na hey masa woni mo commercial to kwache na akwakopa adjama tiro Renato Vega say on the day aye Man City Chelsea eno ana aye game a awiase nyina bon Sompa Chelsea aye ready achesa akoda no enso na wo kan sasem no na Jaminya no say Romelu Lukaku yes one am krom London esansa odaso ye player ama Chelsea oban eye kobam ana Lukaku eba be training me no ka say no omo mo be free holidays abasa bia ko pamanom ana omo maka na eba ba ayade sa eye kobam omo nko US ni bi na mom Enzo Fernandez abako aye US na no pameka ye eti Lukaku eba wo kobam ana Napoli fonso ni abre ana Chelsea for say now owo aye Victor Osimhen oso pe Lukaku yentra sen kansem ni ya wo de wa yer obo so den dabi yenya sa anto so betini o maso no wo mo sento so fama oda report to me say kan say and so cement here no sa sika na Napoli eduma den de maka me say Chelsea entua ne chena wo mo sesa motebo no so a munum ye number mon frère ye baba na ya baba din koma and wachi yes Nigeria for no say Tosin Adara Bioyo, our bomb, Adama Chelsea, no, yes, I'm a football federation, I shall say no boy, no, Kazasan Kirby, Tosin, or yes, we'll try England, or better, I'm a bomb from Nigeria, one shall William Truster Conum, and HS a boys are coming, and some ball Adama Nigeria, and Adara Bioyo, I'll be a report to me, and some understand Nigeria for no, and some other sub boy in a bar, and no, I update Abba Arsenal, or we have found Ricardo Calafiori, make a choice of a medical weekend no me no ka say boy no I on border one also akoshu ase na okodru ho and obesan the contract no mpo am I unveiling and some ani ade obetrani and some am Arsenal na chese ma ba be shase akoye na koda na fa say Mikel Merino wonum say me catch your last week ni say Barca for gitum say akoda no wo mu ni sika Amodeto entina echosa Arsenal and a free run and some our player you found some Merino and so Deminya no say Enkomodia di kan course no wo say I come to me Merino chances I was say be obadwane Arsenal I was so na yenim say Premier League last 2 seasons Arsenal e ben ho last season cried no be say Arsenal and some about last minute and a Man City Premier League and so am Arsenal and to me anje and you be some manager fans Arteta so penny and you be no giri ba say this season e be say mafia na and you be Arsenal e dey mo di go come say be ya mo be je Premier League and some adiasim now so yentie some manager you fans Arteta.
Yeah, there is obviously different layers and different things that we need to improve and get better at, but I think we have good foundations at the moment. The spirit is good, the way the boys are working, applying themselves, that will that they have to compete and win is there, and just try to maximize the last 2 weeks to get in the best possible condition. Yeah, there is obviously different layers and different things that we need to improve and get better at, but I think we have good foundations at the moment. The spirit is good, the way the boys are working, applying themselves, that will.
Yes, and no, I am some manager, Fanasa Mikel Arteta, and I'll tell you, your dinner accepts Emma or Brosine, MSA foundations, and in your mark, and so I come a fair Busana Cotana, your Fanasa Jorginho, Sanya Biano, Adiana Arsenal, I was at this time, Moya Sarabea, Adia so be a train, and non I Premier League trophy, no, Monso Mobaje Jorginho, and ye.
Trying to improve every single day, try to be the best version of ourselves, trying to help each other, listen to each other, and try to build something special together. We are working.
Yes, and no, I can't free or red fancy Georgino, and so as you are there, our Bramo Daso Yajuman said a bear, and your man now so Abakama and so Adiama Timono. Now report to me, and say, Mayum pen for the share, a young Kofobi Omo, a regeneration task. Way, a old Trafford, regeneration task force. No, one of them almost say, Udomon Chotna, someone and your piano, say, Manju, a bear renovation, and I say, be a Manju, a best stadium for Frono. No more food sebia omo tenase ho a eye pa odo omo kwen na wo mo fa bi omo finance na emra yes regeneration task force wo mo kori omo say wo ka sebia wo renovate eye Old Trafford eye kakwa ene ankomo fancy new stadium eti me no ka se no pedo omo dia ba no say ene sa na tedia Manchester United ebesi 100,000 seater stadium Manchester stadium man you ebeso omo sino omo wi a eni padodo ebetimi afa no enso aye makoma 100,000 and what yes a man you ever bought our from this stadium no and some 2 billion pounds 2 billion pounds I know I amount of man you ever here now I'm call Eleno yes Los Angeles almost stadium now I Sophie stadium and no can just say man you for who ya sabi on my bone dam now Sophie stadium no bra and you may wom and said yes sit here and just some fasodia I was nanunti and a match as a man you follow and some Nigeria Sunday I was almost a civil fra and I update about week mu a big week I'm a manju say omombeko Omomba said Yamin sir Matthias Delete Obaba yes Ejana Victor Nessel in Delof and so Okodia and Matthias Delete no a cramu and some nabet me up here Walker on Manchester per se woman some form at the bar report to Aminano and some answer Namino Casay yes Ivan Tony Enkaho, Essence around 20 about block Joshua Zigzi and Erasmus Hoyland, Domo development. Wamoso Basan Colana, a developer, Ivan Tony, and Manchester Fortunate, Meno Caseno, Womo yet training and some our Juasa, Yawam our studios, not just some base in Mountainum, and just a goalkeeper, no more Caninano, Wamosum training, report to Aminan Liverpool, and so training, almost training, our Lincoln financial field, a home and a Liverpool Timono, Yomu training now them say coach and fans and a slot utietebia yes what to catch them say kill them with passes so be them probably cool the and the bush for no yes Liverpool coach they say mama passes no munya demasa monfa passes no popomo na sa feed am wo na me catch am say adwuma and a slot and nya adwuma ketwa crowd wo mo ye training no to catch munya ho kill them with passes na sa passes mumani su a just a manager ada so ya then you start a point on your Kodana, your friend Fabio Carvalho, and some Commonators Liverpool Codano, and you likely say your point Ebeste, and Yadisa Wataru Endo, Marcel Abai. Ama rejected 40 million euros no and what you collapse our Germany almost up and Wataru Endo ama rejected yes brand ya we say Sebasa bia sikane ba na sikane atos mu nkwade amasa and ya hoam Wamuso Bahono amateurs of Bino and some Akko artists and no and some update about Honsamno yet the emulator for Mike not BBI find here.
Fancy Yamiado BBI come okay BBI come and don't know Omotono and you went almost better than Kaisedo and then Che or Mujana Kwamana oh chairman Japanese but I hard working midfielder so I come Onyana Ebeboa, but me sure say ebi fete into the plans of a club long term. Ebi omuhiano for last season now obeye 1 or 2. Chelsea then is munya botre pre-season. Difficult to unlearn and learn at the same time. Let's say the way suano ujai e de ato suya foforo. Ana de suano ye were training there and ye were in-game practice. Until suya were training now be jina game one. It would take time before Sebibi Abefa. And if you look at it, the other 2 dimensions where sounds where Ukitabo na de yatre on fire. Unkitabo no so de was away. Nti munya botre. Football no nye easy for fosa. Game ni the offer pad na controller na wo but when the differences woman. I was see nya botre. I think say a lot of things are happening. In semne doso, but emreni so when there's a prioritize it. Now I feel baby are interested no but I am interested here sporting stories sporting developments are Emma hope Emma inspiration and then Emma impact. So I am all for sports for hope, sports for inspiration, and sports for impact.
Okay.
And you can never do a better sporting analysis without doing a historical way so to back it.
Yes.
And the story of South Sudan, I think say if Olympic Games were can't be a story the Ebuashe Nkran kese pano South Sudan and they won their first ever game at Olympic Games basketball. No one qualified be crowd. In fact, South Sudan omoye the youngest team in the world and are the youngest nation in the world.
Yes.
Omoye cage we are countries ni na mani na omno omoye cage 2011 omonya independence. Enti wo kan they are not even 15 years old. But even in their young history, omuni abakoseme ye rich to say the be a Ghana wono. They are still punching above their weight, especially with sport. And there is a beautiful story to tell in that contest. DNC South Sudan ebenyani independence obeyeni BBA. But Omaina Kasano, they are a country that have been disturbed by wars, ethnic ethnic groups on which and then even the war of the South and then main Sudan. There were religious wars so Makon Christo some Muslimism intini na edi mining omo history yes something to be proud of. But I think they want to use recent developments to rewrite history and make their story something that is remarkable. And komo any ababedi omo against Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico are returning to the Olympic Games basketball event for the first time since 2004. Into 20 years, Puerto Rico has never made the Olympics basketball. Into Puerto Rico, no are returning. And then Obeshia South Sudan, or a new team. But Puerto Ricans, no, some NBA stars, Jose Alvarado, mo, and these are players you expect say, on any given day. Obeshia South Sudan, omo de beyo, but fancy and yes, and the so the scores need to be on. South Sudan prevailed 90-79. At the point in time we game nim no mutually by 19 points. And especially in the first quarter, second quarter, almost started with almost 3-point shooting them far. But they did not give up. They were able to bounce back and then they delivered the results as expected. Sanyoma way or more yeno. Two people on the vision bearers are or mama sadie way ebem de momo. One. Luol Deng, or your assistant coach, but he's a president of a South Sudanese Basketball Federation.
Okay.
Luol Deng, obia, ne papa mu seeki political asylum. First in the Egypt and then in the UK. Na ne papa aban penny. Before Omar al-Bashir, ebeye nuku, somewhere in the 1980s, ebe take over Sudan. Na ne papa was a high functioning government official. No ska. Traditionally, they come from the royal family in their tribe. In Tisika wofi, and then Munyamsu wofi. But in Tokwaninti, Papa no ebejane, he will seek political asylum in Egypt. In the UK. Or the Nigerian and the Manebeko Egypt. And they will be there as refugees. Then Papa no will eventually come for Nembano, no abefo moko. Now while in the UK, Luol Deng, they are no ewaka krana, or no as a nemu wasin coach no. Ono will move and then eventually Obenya scholarship Noah to the US to study and also play basketball. Omunyo mo basketball inspiration for the late Manute Ball. Manute Ball a South Sudanese player ono sunya sa akonya sa. He entered the NBA or the first South Sudanese player to play the NBA. Wewu onka ye ho bi on. Good. Enti we na besua basketball nebo. But the interesting development is a fancy. Let me tell you the story between Luol Deng and the coach for South Sudan, CCA, Royal Ivy. School na Luol Deng Kenya were US no. Akwa no sebe refugee ni bade sikeni fiesa. None papa was ka Sudan. Ba oba UK o papa niska. Into a course school first time no, he reported a basketball scholarship into a coach training. Abrantie ko training na mpabo bia wakosesade ba fe training kra no obesre
ememudududu
enya mpabo e de basketball but oni bi so Royal Ivy was ni senior ano no ne mpabo de be training no ojai ma abrantie no kopɛ foforo de ba
they won na
this is how they met
they won na
yes,
training
true just all hunimobo na all boa no So in Pabuano de ma Luol Deng no e mo beka bom. Enti even so moko school ni e makwanya Luol Deng ne go back to the UK or call Royal Ivan ifie no akotena ho na chese or the adwodwo ne ho a na so be alala peske bia no the peska no. So the two have been in close contact ever since they met from day one. Into Luol Deng and Royal Ivy and Omakabo Moye de Omobeya. Now, fast forward, Luol Deng have won a basketball de wie, wabot Chicago Bulls, why de obeye. Then eventually, we who say wabenyeska. Sikana when and Kobet me atane baby with
some passport.
But he felt the need to go back to his people and then give them hope, give them inspiration. One, through sport. Ono Luol Deng no kaide manute ball ebeye mo Egypt. So he felt to also continue with manute ball division. No? Then he started setting up basketball clinics near there. He's one of the inspiring and he's one of the ambassadors of Mujina, the NBA Basketball Academy in Africa no or Kahubi. So they will set up shops on mini court near there. Then they will try to develop basketball in South Sudan, giving back to the people. In giving back to the people, the South Sudanese Basketball Federation. And the South Sudanese Basketball National Team. First match in 2017 against Egypt. But then competitive. The first competitive fixture, they will eventually start with qualifiers for the Afro Basket, which is the Basketball African Cup of Nations. That was in 2021. Omoko in a fancy ejiguye. Then Mbu Omabem, they will return again, and then Omoko the 2021 main tournament Nankasano. They were able to qualify for the FIBA World Cup in 2023. FIBA World Cup 2023, first game, ejiguye. But they won their second game against China. Then they won against the Philippines. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico beat them at the 2023 FIBA World Cup.
Wow.
Then they bounced back. Omunya win against Angola. That win against Angola, Mobaye, the highest ranked African country at the FIBA World Cup. By this, Omo qualified by the Olympic Games for the very first time in their history. So under Luol Deng as a basketball federation president of South Sudan, they made the basketball AFCON, basketball World Cup, and they have also made the basketball Olympic Games at the first try in less than how many years? 4 years. And a Luol Deng guy. But he couldn't do it alone. Onya Akonya so a basketball federation president, he went back to an old friend who is like a brother, and that is Royal Ivy. Royal Ivy, assistant coach. He had been with the Brooklyn Nets, I think it was in June 2022, something. He is currently an assistant coach, not for the Brooklyn Nets, but still, with the NBA anymore. Then Royal Ivy buying on what the technical know-how being, so he is able to train the players, make them understand, and then he's able to upgrade the technical level of South Sudan or more basketball team. So, Sani Pami anyway, ano makika bomua, wamwetimia peja South Sudan basketball no, edejina eye emre eye enkonkon so and the year can once, but it would also have not been possible without players. Okay, South Sudan.
I'm for shocky because of a D South Sudan.
Good. So enye dine keke. But it's also about the country's history. In Tokwaninti, South Sudan encro to kwan pa by being given political asylum. Ebiko Canada, ebiko US, ebiko Australia. Into omo basketball players yo mo we. Bako pe ana ye wo na ya tete no. E was South Sudan no kra no okobo brade kakra e wo Uganda. And he's the youngest player on their team. Malua Kaman, 17 years. And Malua Kaman is obi osonwa. Now osonwa no or no nam. Ana obi otwi amfansa abobo ya who knows crash. Now high T the so wasting and to take to basketball. So abobo ya ni tour for class up Malua Kaman yombo basketball.
Wow.
Then eventually he will be part of Luol Deng or NBA Basketball Africa Academy no. Or mo be test anyway, then he will be picked. No, we be training was Senegal and obo ne basketball or Uganda. But we command free more. The rest of the players, they were either born in the US, Canada, or Australia. And now say omusano and omo mama ne omo papa edi omo kɔ. And I can give you the list. I have it here. Jones Carlick, on the main man of the team. Yeah, when we USA. And on your 19.7 rebounds. US ni atete. So he's a US trained basketball player playing for South Sudan. Omot Nuni was born in Kenya. Then ne mama ne papa free South Sudan. They will get political asylum in the US. Inti Nuni no ya tete ne training no ewo the USA. Then there is Bulkul, and so ya won Sudan. By ya kotete no Australia at the age of 9 years. Inti 9 years no and ya tete Bulkul ema ye de obeying inti once a Bulkul she South Sudan jesia. It is not because ya tete no hosting basketball no okay. Australia no nya ntete ye. There is Kwani. Onayomo captain. Kwani was born in Sudan, but also trained and then bred in Australia. There is Gabriel Wenyen, a Sudanese ni, but America, and Yetete JT To, Omo player be or 3-pointers pa. He was also born in the US. Onokrade aboard the Charlotte Hornets, ewo NBA nim. Ohu Sudan da. But he is representing his country to give them hope. There is Marial Shayok. Shayok was born in Canada. Then there is Jackson McCoy, Yawonwo Egypt. Political asylum, and then Australia, and the US no kunya ntete kakra. There is also Luol Deng. He's the oldest player on their team, 31 years. Luol also okoni school Australia. Ne papa no ye army general okon Sudan war ni bi the second civil Sudanese war. Ne papa ne nana ewui. Ana ye de omoko Australia okunya ntete. Peter Jok, US trained, then Sunday Deck, ye won Ethiopia, and ye then Australia. So 12 members of their team ne ba coupe. And they are in Africa and NBA born. So they are technically gifted players. Are winning a good coach. Ultimate but in US. Olympic Games friendly.
US and also
US just won by a point in the closing stages of the game. LeBron James Nigeria. So they are competent. They are good. Oshe Dina. A Dino might make you think, oh, wait, dear, you be careful also. But only a more bar. And normal qualities no a show up na etimi a daddy. But these are not people South Sudan contributed directly in terms of the biomodru or mabrabum, but they think they are ambassadors of Moody hope, inspiration come on mind. And not two girls beat the court in so the picture netoswa the smile on the faces of the two young girls in Kwadao no. This is the best representation of what the South Sudanese basketball team, Eyama, the entire population of South Sudan. So it is a beautiful story. It will be vision. But the vision is to make sure say, there will be a united South Sudan. In Tokwana Ekosono, maybe the similarities are making me a time the UK, a dear son of Britain for no. Was a na voter regional, eka British Togoland. By a bear and a gun and yakani in album, no, must they be anti-assay then it leads to war in Tokwa. And no beyond this idea way, Edidi Muadiaba. The British and the Egyptians were doing a condominion. You can't condominion. Just say, I might me no adiatum so more to me, and omudi a certain territory so. And you been a seer, it was Sudan. So when the British were leaving Egypt, so Jane and Hua, Omo independence in 1956, no. Omo belonging to the south now. Omo brofontete. I say boga same kakrano. They felt they were being marginalized. Ye mu omo ye mfa omo nyahwinto omo ti omo ho. Eno ane ntokwe. So omo brepa. And from 1955 ade bantokwa edi omo nya no. They feel through sport one way to inspire the nation. A basketball. And
because o debut na o saying na debut win against Puerto Rico
at
Olympics where omo basketball house be omo
Juba Luol Deng this year enti omo ina kogu ho no everywhere omo kra be na anti basketball say they don't play basketball
national team
but it means a lot to them say omo flag international competition e de enimonyam e de abremai no
your basketball team.
I said there.
Your basketball team Ghana.
Yeah, will be.
Okay. Varas, maybe I find here.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, come on.
Maybe I'm apostle. Maybe I'm apostle both. Me.
You're handful.
Ghana, some American. Now, I'm quite a more old schools. Most of the year.
Fancy.
I always say,
Fancy, the way I know what you joke.
I was an apostle. See, I mean, Me was say.
In over 3 decades, I was spending in Ghana. When's the last time I was a government a year basketball initiative?
France, young quiet.
Fancy, what's the preseason? I own.
Aye,
But yep, a preseason, yeah.
Aye.
They are prep to the season proper.
that's right.
Must set for Manchester City. Ntino mo de fa ho adi nkomo ana. Eno na ebisi hu some person mo de fa ho adi nkomo ana. Fancy,
Sa den sanity here.
oh, eno de ubetimi adidi di za nkomo no. But the chair say, the manager be about team wa.
And unlearn.
Okay.
Edding pa.
Edim pa. Ende no kra asem na ye kan. But the chair say manager be about team wa. Ade a manager ne ye or priorities or person odi hu djuma. Just start with the way person team si bobo no. Coach biaba do be start saade no to was starting no session your manana so and tiasia ya adwuma then he start to add another one but Chelsea team no so our team has a team in both games now they are confused, they don't know what to do in terms of pressing, in terms of playing from the back, and in terms of the basic defending. South goals ni na Chelsea no there are some things I don't find say coach and don't can say a preseason here South for no fine, almost at two league no weekend here, but yeah, it is also almost sharpness no man. Almost through the change Chelsea for no, but there are some mistakes that Chelsea defenders need Chelsea team near yeah. We no nye preseason asem. The basic defending na Chelsea for yes or you know man team anye, and then the result is say yes Chelsea be brain no. So where a year actually they seem to be that kind of a misunderstanding between one boy and they don't know what they are doing, and so when we rush season proper anymore. Before so be find new feet no na bia wo be 16 forave na pre basoro and it's going to hurt Chelsea for no and with the way I know me connect so much dan no money in 10 ya preseason there but there are things I say team here make team ma wa hotoso mu ani da so say season na ya be start no this Chelsea team betify and nyoma ye but the way I know see ko and the last 2 games that Chelsea have won were preseason no Sompa squad no Chelsea team no e wom say nyoma bi a players na suasua omo ba be jai abesua Maresca de no e be ye den but they need to give you glimpses of what they are learning nyoma na omo sua no omo tete ho adret ho say dabi we de players ni betimi aye no be tiase enso atimi de adijuma enye saa nyoma be sisi and in the game me tna say na me say be some Chelsea Maresca ball no because me ba adwuma the way I make ko now be hu Shadrack na me head the way I was di Chelsea hu come say there me tna na me head Chelsea ball we bi to me head Chelsea ball na say there be Chelsea for no
second game
second game but the basic things no starting for ni Tony Cruz passes bia na say Luka Modric then time one element ni pass bi on boy ya na wan what the be 3 goals omo fa ball na 1-2 bonse ball na do Chelsea box ni 1-2 na ball na do and it's something that's a Chelsea anye ho adwuma no bet na ho say ya and then some betimi abakroma and season we said the amount was share from team no so okotno ko di diagra Ben Mob money Aston Villa mu team no mo share no okotno ko di diagra aso share betimi aba so of course a pre-season but some of the basic things that Chelsea yes o me no o ben timi anye hwe bo we de hwe bo we o Chelsea yeah bo from the back hwe o de hwe
this is Sanchez we dey say maka we
Whoa, and you know, I ideas almost I want you born now. Quick, no more do Chelsea box. No more. I'm going to catch you.
Say, baby, I'm here born. Come see, hey. Sanchez when I pass your money to be through.
Okay, and you know, as all move no with the must say, yeah, you will be too far conquering. Fancy, but upon a pay Nico Williams giddy pa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm say, Omunana, Omanaba, and yeah, there be a Bruce who was some Nabantia. Can Nike Williams, dear. Konye player basa for be corner say Nico. Yes, ni wa shane bra boss obetina na nkomasi akan na.
You say ne brown kwan nim the only decision as of now. Nim na take because nim say on say abeka relationship between Nico no and Naki because omu swanyina ono ana. Ti o asembu ono ma ono ya we ba wo na wabonti no unnim. What must on council nchro ebia omo maame no omo nana no. Any ABI not can ya away, but say na boy that's way. Yes, when did your bass and obebo. But this boy will never take a decision. What must yeah, and a honor as some was a by 2 weeks now. I started car say mount pressure ma ban so nyina na say osuro because any decision obe take for now no ebenya effect ewo ni nuano so because ni nuano nko ni nuano wo ho and the best as mobile ya gematum ya fam say one of our own na bia wo jemu say dia
and now in the strongest back tradition they never turn their back on their own.
But me them use football no there. Loyalty no they pay. Football ni mankasa no. Loyalty no they pay. Dia na me say that ni NGG sa no man ntum. Basa for no hwe positions e so almost strength na. Me nyini say when is 1 year place e say chinchina atwa almost strength o.
Nene benkum on one be fa o.
Benkum. You see Basa team no so mo obo a lot of players who make my ball hole. Rafinha mun na bet my ball.
Okay.
So right what the nyama diabo so.
Olana
diabo so as empanifo na tetiagu. Tisuro do mo nipa ebri wo. In terms of ayomo number 8 no ma dia den so mo nipa ebri mbeti fabo. But be mo hinya so me strength no number 9. By number 9 no dia wo betimi aka ho asem kakra no aka sesi e ho ye de mabasa ne say when it comes to Hansi Flick and Lewandowski obeda. Because managers Lewandowski abo anda omo no ono pa ne Lewandowski share goals.
Okay.
Not even Pep mo. Ono pa nti se Shadrack nyasa picture no o ma yesa coach so abo ana omni goals o share na. 83 goals out to me the man Hansi Flick in 79 appearances no here no. You could see say there on 71 games with 83 goals. So here niggas my money Hansi Flick ni Kovac Hanks money na no. Wa mo that kind of goals out them but the tiene say a different Lewandowski near can say me any time I know about say goals we know. It was a younger
say I under Klopp so and we 187 matches and ball 103 goals. Why do you compare Flick then I can say matches near fewer
than goals no. Obia the whole team man share goals no sir but two Lewandowski asem na ye kan. Until now here we will see so betimi ama na yesa anyoma na goals na all no so betimi a share ma Barcelona there them Barca ni one air sorted because Lewandowski one element na say all both games and ma Barcelona na say Barcelona for no set their man equity chance na their man na so betimi a share betimi am a lot of goals in the system one place say ho de enu kwan so mudi ho komokra mo strengthening e yo mo defensive arena ho Frank ya kire yen say wonya someone betimi no ho ato ne so obepra until now obepe defensive midfielder because in Sabasa for no time to ma the leagues that what was no mo no mo midfielders ah omni bo ne bo me ma mo team ne take loud drop mo ne Johan Cruyff mo bang this out 14-year wait for La Liga title ni na no na ya midfielder na that stronger omo team ye adwuma e dey am so they need that place ne say o make match 20 but players are so mo market mo make ma affecting to the Barcelona profile no e bia be din go aba e mereno so bet me affect and me pa de e yon Zubimendi but mereno no ye obi bet me affect into the system e dey a chen no
okay
so he start no omie na sa wo compare omie no a nyoma abas me se me nya wei eye omie no Martin Zubimendi ne me mereno omie no
okay
but bia abas hia pa say no eye defensive actions and the defensive actions no and no na sha Zubimendi was 36.8 Mereno was 76.2 and that is the place team Barcelona here strength the whole year pa Shadrack Mesra my last season Barcelona team no omo yi no so here omo yi na but omo suffer year pa and so was omo defending ti say omo suffer was omo defending because of how I no mo enya that shape o mi vi o say Christians be gina vi wa
obi en show dey
yeah no na problem no san be gina mfimfio ti so mo hia dash na we basafo na but we must suffer here by defending and with that start na ekura mereno no betima mo that sort of shield mo hia e o matro with kubasi mu ba ene ye nya ara mo be gina mu ne you see the basafo no betifa ba so e basa team ni din on paper basa team nya bad sa o they need some betima Jonathan Newman e wo mo say married build the team but Barcelona setup no enya bad sa o munya coach betima kurekuro mo adane Daniel man dey mo bad normal stage I think Sabasa for no many bad teams
yes
on be compete
Mate Varas me da se pa anti Bansa team no said Varas e kana makacho say hu ne say no omunya 6 ni be behyem dia no ano no apostle
boko de
nyame adom na we
anope mu se Michael anya botre na na wiase no asem to a onya botre twetwem se asem to onua
say wo kyerem de nti
bisa wanza me bisa
ko say ato onua no am say onipa na in the best place so be obet me a kyere and nim say the hihye ne fa
and see my western asem no and until na in life what you have no experience ade a wo fe mo ka wano tum se nipa ne ka at that time no nipa na jano ju no woni na jano ju
Debbie ono nko
dia de na wo ka chen ono ajano ju no se ne esi waja wo no tijano o ti ajano chi
obu won ma beso
Debbie enya obi mo problem and generation you don't instead of obedience you want to talk but the Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice question am answer me see obi accept your name amiu anyone born to who suffers most who understands and go through pain most
nipa na
Chelsea issues someone to us no mu chechemu by a show be you come and sit here Mamen Basa said listen me this Nico William Bembuka Zayana mystery I've told he's not an exceptional player, a good player or prospect. You understand me? If Barca encourage Rafinha, I don't see the need for him. Of course. Barca has made ordinary players great players.
So Barca Rafinha, yeah.
Of course.
And man also a very important to project.
I don't know. Sami Kufoni, Alonso, Christian Sabantia. You see, in terms of difference, technical quality, no disrespect. But at the end of the day, want to be more successful. So please, life is not how well you start, how well you end with positive attitude. I've seen great players, great talent, it didn't end up well for several factors. So, and then now, but you don't know what is even in tomorrow. But the one you've seen how well or mistakes, improving, encouraging, correct it, push him. That's it. So, Mamun, please, Barca is not like Chelsea and your. We have not produced well best players. Please, let's talk about teams that have produced well. You're out of order, please. You are out of order. 50 Ghana, both of you. Now let's proceed. Now, the Olympics have started, and like I said, we're at the home of Olympics. Olympics now started, and some wonderful moments. I mean, Michael Abeka, the wonderful story of the South Sudan against is very, very important. I mean, he laid that to bear. Very important, very good, solid presentation. Now, to the other legs of the Olympics. When we talk about rugby sevens, a part of rugby tournament that introduced Olympics 2016. Now, Fiji, like Omuna, Omudia, Omagino twice, and they've gone to the third consecutive final. 2016, Fiji won in 2020, Japan, and then Fiji went to the final. France team, France team, 2020, Japan, they didn't even qualify. Because about rugby sevens, France are not one of the powerhouses when it comes to rugby sevens, especially at Olympics. Now, where a father and son final, the established order Fiji, 2-time Olympic gold medalists, and then they are in the final 3-time running. And any head of say France any Fiji Olympic final. That France have never been to the final, for they've not even won it before. Now only Fiji. But the difference in this come with one, coaching, and then how to use star players. So Jerome Kara, the coach for the Le Bleu Rugby 7 team, did a masterful work. He decided to start Aaron Grandidier ahead of the gift. Antoine Dupont, the best player in Rugby 7, the maestro, or your friend with the gift. The nickname here, the gift. The Antoine Dupont. Now, the gift because you're super talented.
Wow.
Now, the coach decided, so let me bring him on in the second half. That was the game changer. Game changer. When he came on in the second half, Sharagbema touchdown. In rugby, so we have to call try near 5 point. So Wajibono. So you see, Wajibono or the Betumrika, yeah, pushing on to or talk Ramesha Bono Crano, sorry, or the ball back on the other end will be a pun or this end zone. So ball no a toy from the touchdown and you have 5 points. That's why try a very so that is him. Now this moment is so crucial for him. That's the touchdown. That's 5 points. When he came on, he had two trials. That's 10. And only to Nipana Oma or no trial when you start here, Aaron Grandidia. And Aaron Grandidia. And another touchdown, 15 points, him alone. Personally 10, and then so when we say only Ampoin Capelia, Obo Capeliachi, that's how good he is. He is the star of the show. He made the difference. The reason why they've stunned Fiji. Omo Captain Louis Luua was crying like a baby. That is it. But the inspiration and support of the 69,000 fans in the stadium was also very instrumental, even though Udwema Dupont for a wonderful job done. For him, I'll say this is the best gift in his life, to give France something that Oman soon direct, especially against Fiji, who are the defending champion and 2-time Olympic gold medalist. So good work, good to have star players who be game changers, bring transformation to the team, and that is what he stood for. That's why he's the best player in the world currently when it comes to rugby 7. Good job, Antoine Dupont. Now, so yeah, need general Bruce, because you see when you beat the best team, you are beating the best team in rugby 7. So when we sound kakra, I'm chilling. Nanti no cry basa, manza nyomo. And that is the joy Olympic medal brings to a nation. And this is a nation that have invested so much into the Olympics. And this, ironically, was their first gold medal also for the Paris Olympics. So that's good news. Now let's on to swimming. The 100-meter freestyle. Freestyle in swimming, I mean, when you make sure that you're straight there, your arm very wide and consistently, and then also make sure your legs are moving, paddling very well with consistent torso. Now, so we are a 4x100-meter men freestyle relay swimming. Pulling a 15 meters on back or twice. Okay. Now this race is between America and Australia. It has always been between America and Australia, consistent at every Olympics. Now, let's start the race. America made sure that the arrangement was solid. So you have Jack Alexia. Jack Alexia, Estatia, ran, Shadrach Yanko, ran a wonderful, so that's Jack Alexia, that's mid-session going for the USA. Jack Alexia ran a very powerful, touching with so much power, drawing the water very well, releasing and recovering well, and pushing the chest where it matters, out swinging the arm so well, which is very critical of freestyle. Now, won't say I'm here the 10 because 15 meters, so you do the 10, so making sure what touch one we answer. Yes. One touch here, so touch here, and then you do the two laps. Now, on the second lap, then he did a wonderful baton chain. Where baton chain, when you press you, I'll jump you into the pool. Typical baton, but that's the language. See, by baton chain, in this case, Chris Guliani had a wonderful dip into the water.
Mr. Fish,
Fantastic. So he had a wonderful one, and it was so quick, split second, that he had a slight edge, competing very well with Nicolo Antoko, the Italian. But the moment of this whole race at Daniel, when Chris Hunter Armstrong then took over the third baton, he ran the best race of 46.75 seconds at Jammu Etri. Then the final lap became between the man we call the pool monster, Caleb Brezel. Caleb Brezel, man, 2-inch obekun. Now he has given him 6 inches in this particular. Now Caleb Brezel is now the one that's taking the final lap. And Caleb Brezel, don't forget, before this particular gold medal, has already won 7 Olympic medals in swimming. So this was supposed to be 8. That's Caleb Brezel now send it to the wire. He is the man, the monster. and Caleb Dressel finished it wonderfully. Even though Carl Chalmers from Australia tried to close down Odimano Frigo of Italy, they did their best, but hey, he won the race. 400 meter goal. This is 11th time America is winning this race in Olympic, and then also is the 8th gold medal for him. Now the women, and once again for freestyle, for breaststroke and backstroke, is not that of a US team, but freestyle will always be a US team, Australia thing. So once anytime there's a freestyle, either individual medley or freestyle 100 meter, 200 meter, up to 1,500 meters, you always see America, Australia competing. Now, man, 100 meter freestyle again. Now, this was a record-breaking moment. Now, Emma McKeon was looking for a record. Obano can say, he on top freestyle Australian swimmer. He on top of 5 gold medals. Now, Emma McKeon Hayes in this particular race wanted to beat him because Emma was 5 gold medal. But she wanted to be the first Australian swimmer to make it 6. So this was the moment. Then she went to the 3rd leg and Osei Bibia and made it easy for Mega Harris to finish it. By doing that, they set a world record of 3 minutes, 28.92 seconds. The first record they've set this year in Olympics at swimming. They've broken the existing record, they set a new one. And Mega, as we speak now, congratulated McKeon and said, Madam, you've done it. You promised you've done it. Now the most successful gold medalist in swimming in Australia is McKeon Emma, not the previous custom that we had in the past. She's now done that, destroyed Ian Top. So now she's the successful swimmer now we have in Australia. Now, let me go to Adam Piatti. Adam Piatti, successful British 100 meter breaststroke. Breaststroke, you need outswing, I cannot, okay, right. Yes, this way, and they do the in-swing, and then the recovery to the water pulling. Here. And they always say with chest to be on the water and your head above it. And your torso is always consistent.
Okay, so I don't know more.
Yes, so this is now. Now, so Adam Piatti is the double gold medalist, 2016, 2020 from Great Britain. He has a world record of 56.88. Sorry, I here. Then I'll be your man. So Adam Piatti is the honor British name on that's end. And then you have Mark Fink, and there's Nicolo Magneghi from Italy, now the Italian one. But he was supposed to win the race because also my friends are called 3 consecutive butterfly 100 meters.
Yes.
And he want to actually equal that record, but he's doing breaststroke. But unfortunately, Ankoyi Obenya depression after 2020 Olympic Games, and Ansanumka. One of the young guys, a Kashi Bakakra. He's still 29 years, but he's worth over $150 million made from this race so far. So you should expect that anything affecting him. But at the end of the day, the young guy who look up to him now, 2020, meaning the Italian Martineghi, winning bronze over Japan. He look up to Adam Piatti, but he's beating the existing champion to it, Adam Piatti. But a double silver because they all tied the same time. So Mark Fink of USA silver and also silver. But he's retiring after this race is retired. So we'll not see Adam Piatti come 2020 Olympic. Now to marble ball, let's get straight to business. Michael was talking about the problem Nigeria had with Spain. This was a game Nigeria should have won. This game. Oceana, if you want the loss against Brazil, Nigeria created a lot of chances, proper goal scoring chance than Brazil. And this game, Nigeria created chance again. Yes, because of the coach. This was a game Nigeria should have won. You see, Olympic game, boy, different from the World Cup. And which historical, even remember the you see, yes, forget about the fact that we have 3 overage players, but Mano Dian is the same national team that comes. Mano new overage. So Mano, you realize that it's the same national. Check the team that have come to the World Cup. Mano, if you go to the Nigeria team though, and yeah, Chiamaka no dozie never World Cup no, and you know die. Chidima Okeke, and you know ball left back. Are we not seeing the Michel Alozie right back? Oluwatosin Demehi, and you know ball centre back. Is not the one. Osiale Charlie, Jennifer, we have Deborah Biodum, we have Egbegeni, all of them play there. And now you see what Ajibade Rashida did. Great work from her. 22nd minute, she has an open chance with goalkeeper Katakol. Katakol made a save. 35th minute, another wonderful true pass from Deborah. Ajibade again had opportunity to score. And then, Odu after the nine plus one and so as Africa, the Berman and money, do baby idea. Baby, where we have to make a case for a statement for Africa. Minim the other here. Then she lost that. But the 44th minute, Alessia Putelas, Paul be up my pa Chimaka Yeno. That was top class, Nando's a top class reflexive from her. And then the moment that they had a game was ESO chance on 1v1, 89 minutes. You expect her to bury that chance. They couldn't. After that, Alessia Putelas go now. Michael account. Yes. Because you had all the opportunity, fail to glitter. Or needless. Yes. But once again, Africa where it matters most, not be silly mistakes. Then unfortunately that happened. But the USA one is a statement because the US team is going through Wawaka US about round of 16. They lost to Sweden 5-4 on penalty. That is unlike US. Okay. Olympic game, they are the most successful side. They have won 4 Olympic gold medal. Now, in my case, after, of course, she's a very renowned coach. She's not like this childish Maresca you are using. She's a very established and successful coach. What do you say? Emma Hayes, ever taking over, and she was taking over a transitional team after Vitaly Andonovsky. Pam na 1 year, you know. And the team, no, say Alex Morgan him, Andy Sullivan him, Rapino him. So she's managing a transition. Now she's playing one of the top nations at Olympics. Germany also won one, and I didn't know Otiano, Germany by 4-1, beating German 4-1 in Olympic or Women World Cup. It's not a joke. It's a solid job that the woman has started doing. You understand me? And let's give kudos to her.
Okay. Yes. Apostle ne Michael Asaribodu and Afi Veras every year bana about to afi ye kra Olympic Games ni na no ye be ra ada disciplines ni na mo se ya na yama wo se no ma esi ekọ SMB test e we dwa so SMB test no eno edu eba clinic and a day abadwa so ma catch us say o severe waist pains a wardrobe and so SMB test abeboa ma chese honam no what me ate say ahodema pa enso abema fei we obi a wo say bema untimi enya dwuma ne ye bema wa yemre e wo mpa so wadro no SMB test abeboa ama wagina ona so kama upe bi ato a enye na e wo pharmaceutical shops and afei herbal shops ni nyina mo ya bomodi anso be frɛ na judo bi a upe bi ano wo nsa enso atimi aka 0243 989368 na SMB test no waje wodia Jean's toothpaste and Jean's toothbrush. Jean's toothpaste my catch say ya was Jean's total care eno ebeboa wonum enso ebe kama a chese wo se no anya de se bia be deform ana se bia wo se no ebe losine kala se bia neoma a hwehwe wo se na se nyina no wadro no enso eye Jean's eye total care wunya ne e kan say Jean's white and enso boa ema chese wo se no eye brighter and afa Jean's so omo drive fan say ye Jean's about toothpaste no esan say e natural herbs e wo minitina boa e bo se no ban ma gam no enso nya hodema pa e ma hodene ba ba odia ana toothbrushes no so wonim say nkwada de wom empanfo de account nyina no ye Jean's toothpaste and the Jean's toothbrush and e was obomodi so do market no so a obepe bi enso ato na won so wa juicy enyana na make am for the luckiest enso amount the luckiest draw me say obetimi ato as an individual obetimi ato as a group and our community nsumutimi to na take it no samoto as community a 5,000 Ghana cedis and amobetua na mo de agemo take it and phone am use no either say a network bias or bot star 712 hash star 712 hash and no and so I dear obebo na for the agemo take it I just work it as little as 1 Ghana krana with me at take it as an individual just no and so the luckiest draw and once them and I can at the actual nyame duma 30th November and jumadi kese no and so everybody nipa no and some fire afe upe internet cloud internet internet no aye fast odon ho beto so bone da from kama so wo krokasiem wo kroketuom mo pe internet banks awodo schools amunya internet awom ICT unya bi e wo fie e wa brad ye wan kasa dwumadie unya bi our companies ni nyina mo a cloud internet at the B and ebema Wi-Fi na hotspot ni nyina no wo mo so adebeka on CCTV installation and a digital security locks no cloud omo ye adwuma e wo top high tech e kwan so anya ira kwan e 0202 699110 na just on a cloud internet empenefono and so enkasa yenkomra ba na ya ba beto aso enso e wo fie ye ko break aba.
Wana metesa wo ba no se wo Canada.
Oh, woko suku.
Na yesi ajape aba no nso okọ na nso no de okoye adwuma.
Me say amanfo akọ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no hwa na de won kosa no.
Oh, Express Group boya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nya bre. Pese otukwa ama no ne de. Wo de obekọ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Let's say a visit. And now turn so we call Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa wadobeko. Say ya juma so wadobeko Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Asafu Leba, Runabout wa, and crying, Kanachi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyani, Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Yabe Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices, our Mabebre, so telephone 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448. Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan no akwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso no wono a na the time HH Heba Mr. edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfisia dumienu anum bi wopemfo ene oba wo makra nufo enso anum bi time HH Heba Mr. who benya bi over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Yadro say FDA adje edwadie nkratoe atum
the ones that now from toothbrush no why and toothbrush no ninya Ashford
na ninya Ashford dear na so evident no way
who that the evidence ben ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no you want different types she abena de ya moku hu Ashford Princess and obra ko judie no so Ashford Galaxy wo de na ira no so Ashford Evident media so Ashford Executive and now media no so Ashford Friendly
that Ashford toothbrush
my dear Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear papa moto ne to me ba dodo mi ye dane bia akwahihye ho Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes Fibo Ventures na akofa bedwaso etu phone 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934 Ashford toothbrushes they will soon need.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll bag it.
Brother, and not so good.
Not tell me what you see about Queen. Why you say?
Bra, said your time about Mister. It's your Jimmy me fearful. And not your back ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Bra, so me cousin me the time about Mister Juan Dancia. We are singing now about Temenka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mister?
I never go. Dear, I know what I want to me any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear, what ma for down for any aquada when you fear do me and son of the time about Mr. Draven. Shasa Wako Hospital and Nasa Lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME. Time about Misha. Afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo mu no. Ebetua. Ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers.
Any herbal shop to do na mu.
FDA agi edwadue nkratoi ato.
Prakasa ya duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pomden ene na brabo mu ne hieye pa enye prakasa nko nuaba ne haban bi te se kwunsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekọ animu yi ankasa prakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de aye prakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afiri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni sushie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya prakasa powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Kashenkari Supermarket Asantwa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15 14 prakasa powder aduane san yedru FD ahwehwe sankratu mu agiatum
sa wo pe wallpapers papa to OP wallpapers ana make am for amount sa wo pe wallpapers decorate offices sa wo fie sorry say paps ahodo baby bia wo hia wallpaper de do djuma bia no OP wallpapers efro yama wallpapers be match blind curtains no bedside lamps nso a OP MR types or mark shapes colors ahodo no nyina ubenya bia to na so ye ho se open LED backlight above flash screen achia and so OP mobi so open selfie ring light do phone beshem OP wallpapers and selfie ring light OP Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor Ana Chronom our barrier on the market and edian mhwe so open wholesale and answer retail any OP any insa so free OP our 0540353750
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yedwumadi ayedia ne se yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa ne ntoma pa efi wo fixed one no anase yetafre no permanent one no eno susu yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession mu na ye finish scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esene mu se bi okasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebabu na no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchenwa na wodru enkran so a ye wo nungwa na Atomic Down domekwa benya runabout no so na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ye ni OGN bank na wo the same premises na Kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na udru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no u free Total Filling Station na yabron san na edi ho ye adwuma free eda juada kopem eda memeda wetimi afre ya homa no e wo 055-913-9582
two Jonathan Sowa obi abo etof of kai entabana no ane professional call etof of kai Oboa, Bako Sileso Soboa, Obeti Control. Pasa, and Yakasa, Walla, Professional, Pasa, Masters, hey, I echo, still Aboa, Obejamano, Bola, Sabano, Bibia Juma, Masa, Abetomosa, Kai, Walla, footballer, we your first, Hey, voila, Kai, Obia Bruta, hey, two Jonathan Sowa, Obia boy, tough of Kai, and Tabanano, Ane, professional, call, and tough of Kai, Oboa, Bako Sileso Soboa, Obeti Control, Pasa, and Yakasa, voila, professional, Pasa. Masters, hey, I echo, still Aboa, Obejamano, Bola, Sabano, Bibia Juma, Masa, Abetomosa, Kai, voila, footballer, we your first, Kai, voila, Kai. Obia a bruta. Hey. 2 Donatan so. Obia boy tough of Kai. And Tabanano. Ane. Professional. Call. And tough of Kai. Oboa. Pakosile so Oboa. Obeti control. Pasa. Enya kasa. Bola. Professional. Pasa. Masters. Hey, Ayako. Aniajuma. Still Oboa. Obejamano. Bola. Hey, 7. Hey. Bibi Ayajuma. Masa. Abetumosa. Kai. Bola. Footballer. We your first. No. Kai. Hey. Bola. Kai. Obia a bruta. Hey. 2 Donatan so. Obia boy tough of Kai. And Tabanano. Ane. Professional. Call. And tough of Kai. Oboa. Pakosile so Oboa. Obeti control. Pasa. Enya kasa. Bola. Professional. Pasa. Masters. Hey, Ayako. Aniajuma. Still Oboa. Obejamano. Bola. Hey, 7. Hey. Bibi Ayajuma. Masa. Abetumosa. Kai. Bola. Footballer. We your first. No. Kai. Hey. Bola. Kai. Obia a bruta. Hey. 2 Donatan so. Obia boy tough of Kai. And Tabanano. Ane. Professional. Call. And tough of Kai. Oboa. Pakosile so Oboa. Obeti control. Pasa. Enya kasa. Bola. Professional. Pasa. Masters. Hey, Ayako. Aniajuma. Still Oboa. Obejamano. Bola. Hey, 7. Hey. Bibi Ayajuma. Masa. Abetumosa. Kai. Bola. Footballer. We your first. No. Kai. Hey. Bola. Kai. Obia a bruta. Hey. 2 Donatan so. Obia boy tough of Kai. And Tabanano. Ane. Professional. Call. And tough of Kai. Oboa. Pakosile so Oboa. Obeti control. Pasa. Enya kasa. Bola. Professional. Pasa. Masters. Hey, Ayako. Aniajuma. Still Oboa. Obejamano. Bola. Hey, 7. Hey. Bibi Ayajuma. Masa. Abetumosa. Kai. Bola. Footballer. We your first. No. Kai. Hey. Bola. Kai. Obia a bruta. Hey. 2 Donatan so. Obia boy tough of Kai. And Tabanano. Ane. Professional. Call.
Bawunya, dada bi ko fo no tika me honi ko hede won bia. Preseason African Spider-Man ba be se bo fai. Ba preoccupy ne hu African Jack. Wo ba be se bo fai na wo secret ku ano. Anything. Imboost herbal mixture. Only me secret.
Na dia na ye.
Na me yetu na ma ho keka e wo fom. Ana police mi di one dance tell me say menye na me so hwe. Na me so hwe no. A boost immune system. Ama say me train na me ntebe. Me timi di kama. Ama ho keka wo dum so ekoso.
Me kura so me ta yale. Ama mai latitude me nya ba ko.
Eye je na koso hwe. Hey, Spider-Man, what are you doing?
Who for me crachen?
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture. Ewo pharmacy and answer herbal shops. Apim for any kola omundi if you do mienu enom. FDA ajigede ntatwe atu.
The luckiest.
Star 712#.
Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed star 712# and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere for everyone.
Dial star 712 hash. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial star 712 hash. Now I can to take it through as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the prizes are in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, the luckiest.
Yabafina yababeto so ede afifie imbooster ba mixture awadwa so enye na obekọ aye pharmaceutical shop ana fe herbal shop biamo ya to apetim ba bia befa bia no obenya bi ato okwa wo so police ni edro aye police ni edro eno ene bebo ama wa ho den no abakama e boost immune system ama chesa bia system ne benya ho den na ma akon ede atia nya de wa hodo abese ba na betena oni padua no so aye police ni edro afei yare Imboost Pharmacy and Abba. Now Imboost Pharmacy, dear yen say a wholesale and quantity more BM pharmacy Monsua, more BA mo herbal shop, a mo penro, abrofunonia be drone be at all mutu, alcoton and fason so a modiani in ano, Yamo Modian Samoba ba a Imboost Pharmacy ho, and a Judobia Opebiano on Sa and Abeka, a 0246 2084 96 na chase onem perifono enso enkasa bafu polo brana beje watade African print no wadaso e de yan wade se bia wo penenia ye kan say round neck and asempo pen polo shirt and open v-necks ni nyina no bafu polo say platinum package aye 20 shirt 15 shirt and so bar aye fall under aye diamond package gold package no aye 10 shirt and a silver aye 5 shirt and a bronze aye 1 to 4 ni nyina no aye Buffalo Polo. Now Buffalo Classics no they tend to say lapel tops and then a down lapel tops and then the trousers and I say the shorts ni na no pen bi amount designs in a dorso and a kaftan so say uber so dwabia and obebana wo ju kama free one kasan so design bia be so obama aye Buffalo Polo so edwua ni na no wo debebana why ne kama so amount wo fa edwuma phones ti wa we your banner so ye be man so a unuma depam awon san we fe no Bafu Polo say yen kancho sebra na ubehunu e wa henema kroko ben off Santase kwan so aye 0249 600789 na on a Bafu Polo and so enkasa Kulun Ghana Limited woman drive finance Araba Bazen tablet no your bar na say oba be so gina na so ma moja no etimi circulate uhuru chese onipadua mo ama entini ni mu amuda ho a wadro no Araba Bazen tablet afei abeboa ama oba nso gu rough oba em say on be me hye ma yaw ana wotini nyina no eno enso ebejai na mum so be so nya tinka e wo mpama wadro no Araba Bazen tablet Beman so dear Mr. Kio and no sexual weakness or system and ya slow erection and as a premature ejaculation a drono Mr. Kio and wow now you capsules no say ojonso now jonso rough ojonso we I would think as a jonso sandewa Bema wadrono and so hunchun capsules and no ojonso I would tell you obeso bo prostate and so I hope by any no hunchun capsules and a wow aye China for nupa amadiaba aye Ghanaian market no so buy achepa for 0244 275429 Fibo Ventures Fibo say the brushes no obenya Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Evidence and executive, Ashford Friendly and a Galaxy and a banner say toothpaste ninswa where the Afri-Fresh herbal toothpaste and a brow and my brush and rare symptom ye in Yanibia di amatches our cow symptom a yin free ho ama wonum edaw basa bribia wonum sham or texture my so edaw o kaseni panwa won ferry essence say one kasanuma nyina na wie pay amatches wonum ayehwemanu ntino sempo to a large extent to far ayo kisses atum sampa ofa kisses niye bomori ase fibu omoni omano be pebi enso ato udrupo segwele na dodo bia opebi ano wonsa ebeka 0535 4522 63 na one penino enso enkase Qualitac dental clinic say denture therapy oye ana for root canal treatment or remember ebia wosenom obesa wo hye crown ana simple ban bridges ana obesa wo ye aye dental implant aye cosmetic dentistry orthodontics treatment obesa wo twa wo scan ana say x-ray obesa wo clean and polish na nyina no obekone mponi e kan say cleaning no wono so aye ne kama enso adiamao na Qualitac dental clinic ewo aye patase Ketri ama Jiman building name aye 0538250078 na chese one aye Qualitac company for no and so Enkasa Institute of Air Travel and Tour say yen can trust a work permit visa a fair ban simple permanent resident visa now pay aye business aye partnership visa now pa Schengen in no one and a budget a jamao we a nurse ni we a midwife we a pharmacist we a lab technician over so to so kwaya juma and so our manonia or say yen can trust oh so for line so just bar so mo second gate and on Sabeka Institute of Expert and Travel and Tour omuna bebuaw ama chese wa kontrom nsem ni nyina no enso aye simple adiama wenya kasapi o de french mu bia ka bia no onso ju nkyire mu aye 0539858766 na onim penfo no enso enkasa na obibia aye find the luta bibia aye kama de
fancy boko na so
bibia aye kama
I said the kotoko ne mu aye de kotoko ne mu aye de because said here crop bia afi eyo mafe nye ne na sem bia na kwan kra na player na ba o touch down o mo fa so wo kam no fancy ana akono
media team no mo ye
adwuma what dem mami behind the scenes
media team
kotoko mo goalkeeper na o ma sign no Mohamed Kamara behind the scenes come fast ko wo kam no Kumasi airport o ba no mo chirechi Kumasi aha e de memfa ha ya no ba Kumasi o mo ta fa ha e ya memfa ha na ye didi woni o kotoko sha no Kumasi airport no o bi twa airport run about no na dawo no krobia nye easy kra o tim no mo chirechi na
je so ro glass ne ba fa na o hwe so ohun statue
ohun no mo say ohun papa no papa no
o na o be boni tim
no on na sika ni nyina o se en famre no no mo chire no u pefu wala ba bi o se wo ye papa no ni nyina mo chire na ti crop ya de mu aye de
na medical na no
ai when
masa afede mama ade na ya
mama na ya kono
o se me bo training be 3 months hard one na
ya men se
san me for a long
season ya men se nkomo sa ya men se nkomo na se wo hu eye Kudus Mohammed Sira no mame Kudus Sira ne mame are o kwa sori be
face of grace
eya men sa menyum na voice we dey nya sure say eya omo yan tutuwa college awokwa ni mu ala
me mu akonya wani
me ba to mam Kudus die no na hwa ball awo bopa na Ghanaian fan no de ne ba say Lami Yama yesi Messi shira na
edware na
enya wo de wo su shira na yebese ya ba na yese wa Kudus no so your prophet siche na nourish the Allah no Kudus no obeja akwada ro si shira me ba no ma me shira no ma me heri baba santewa o de ma yenti the therefore be no more dia cha
tana
etiya to so dem fan some no full time bros ni we can do a whole lot of actions in the course so na momu ram Paris 2024 Olympic Games na nya Shasam Apostle edimu ram school mo na ram team Ghana ho na Ghana ye Japade na ho ne office ho ne akoma eso ewo na so far wo twa yemfa ye schedule no ento so hwe time Ghana ye event how do be to Ghana be participate here nyampa Tuesday 30th July ball 9:23 GMT men's 100 meters freestyle heat 4
Harry Stacy ebe compete on Friday 2nd August 8:15 horse women's high jump and no Rose Yabua the first female representing Ghana high jump no Rose Yetawachi and watching Saturday 3rd August 9:11 and also women's 50 meters freestyle hit 6 and no also ya baba wife Jocelyn Alex Mensah on also airco and a Saturday about 9:45 100 meters man yes Azamatino no ya Judy Azamati for gold and you Benjamin Azamatino no one Abdul Rashid Saminu ebe compete I found bet 2 obiadi and watch it Thursday 8th August 9:35 400 meters round 1 Team Ghana what near Japadia no afi omo ewo GDM apase bi bia come and so far they tell Joseph Paul no there's Joseph Paul Amwa so akasa dia for Ghana Team Ghana preparation here readiness for Paris 2024 Olympic Games no yente Joseph Paul Amwa.
We are always ready for whatever moment it is. We know what type of position we put ourselves into. We just appreciate how Ghanaians are patronizing track and field right now. I think this is what we've wanted the whole time, where it's like we have, kept in a group, where it's like we have about 5 or 6 people running really fast. We are number 7 in the world. What we actually talk about is not being complacent going into the races. We just want to take it race by race. Being set
race by race on some 400 relay team no mo be kwa onu na wie into no kasa no ma didaku no ma didana kwama ampa na no ma edidam na yemra mo Baba Yara Sports Stadium aka 34 days more na AFCON qualifier Ghana ni Angola ebebo na nura ura mu only stadium of Ghana carve ni FIFA approved for international matches Kumase Baba Yara Sports Stadium na no Roma crusade ebi etimi kwaso eno Deeper Life Ministry Global for crusade or Baba Yara o join and daso no enu ye stadium na bom ma babia ena aje man na ba choma mi pictures bi mani ruwa ena nkrofo ka say stadium Ghana ni Angola be si aka wo so yi ena om de crusade wo so yi 5-day powerful crusade ena om eje ena Kumase National Sports Authority ewo Asantuma Ntamo Piero Madam Patience Adam Mensah ni di ko stadium yi e be ready for Ghana ni Angola no yente nchire mo de mai
se afanu yenu no ntiase adwuma ni se problem e wo baby a asore ne baye no ye de consent ni na to woman in fact bibia ni wa ya ka cho mo mapopo muti yeni o makwa agreement memorandum of understanding o mati ase enema ni bi wo ho kura na ye challenge ema ye di to o mani o ma ye so such person se bibia sa say we tro be popo nensa ono na the facility ni na stadium ni na na waje no ye ni event enti ehefa na wo restrict no say ye group bi ena aba enso dia ye other avenues ye wo VIP car park ho ye wo Heroes Park ho ye wo Calvary grounds opposite Calvary ye wo hockey pitch ye wo table tennis court ho scoreboard ho no ni now you offer all these avenues for them but nature of events and our money panel are requested for facility and the any of my enchire ya fa mo keke tisikana le here in Tibetuana no the any of my enchire because you name say facility in that one every September aircon any other
Enti Madam Patience Adams Mensah on APR Rodima NSA Ashanti or say Oma Jetum say Omuye Yadi Bia say hono
omo ebeye omo eso omo football administrator normal egugu na akwa mu a omo ese no kwa no mguso omo ye enu de tienwura mu eye division 1 super cup no ene na mepacho atimi asase owuram ewo nsu atreman a ewo nanakura mansa eye park na me no kase na 2 games na etodwa anopa ye bo 10 am na Young Apostles and Hohoi United and the pim so na game no first half 1-1 and the PM about 3 p.m. and so new Edubias Okwa United so at the Ebepim so and no idiot down no na Uro Roman Fantuanim as a baby jet as Samojan as a wafu to the ma and the players are ever Munyasi Canona show passion and commitment no more time no and your son no more.
Our time, our generation, we were hungry. We didn't think about even money. We want to play football. You get to a time, the money will come. Mm-hmm. You get to that level. But that is why people say, I play with passion anytime I'm playing. I'm the jovial type, but when I'm playing, you can see the passion. Because we want to do it.
And some baby jet as someone Jandy Tuja. Now Roma former Hearts of Folk midfielder Salif Ibrahim Di Maria no Mami Di Maria picture no hey Salif abofo Di Maria no effort no the Ojan and Chababa was son no
aso kujana kwa
ai we e beto ni nuaba e beto ai na danfo
ne wife kwa
say la mi yama e de ne de ama ne wagina ni so anti we obi senka from Accra to kuro bi wo hanka gen picture cry ma enam so Kosovo nti gen akoja na kwa gen ye kama de ntwa Di Maria yes you know na bona bia kama je say we wuro kosan 2 year deal de ama FC Edrita ho en okobo adwom bia kama we therefore de no Di Maria de ni kwa say nti Di Maria ni amane mfa nkoche o therefore se koye kramo mu bi dia utimi de cha therefore dia yem fan cheche kamunye therefore there was utimi to we Di Maria ko besan we gno betimi be braba we therefore dia yem fan cheche kramo ade utimi de che no na ura ma yem fan to anim se na krobia kuma Asante Kotoko emu aye desedem de to anim no new players no anopa ya preseason asase ama omutimi resume hwe Delta Saka na hwe ne honkeka odi training hwe se Patrick Asiedu na hwe ye nipa na ekọ no na climb no ai na djuma de obopo pasa so na hwe other players e se Albert Amoamo enyina timi she trainers Mohamed Kamara goalkeeper Kotokwa sign of foforo omunchina training man na bibia esu etimi kama eno de na striker bi anka Kotoko sign from the Haifa Club of Guinea ye feno defunct Denzo ono yeso extending contract no nti Denzo contract ni deal to Kotoko no enya akolapse nam soma Kotoko be sign another foreign striker eno de meti amede emam Lord Amwa eso no de meti no say brekum Charles red back na otwi mu Kotoko behwe se obeba ana okwa to folk on some the two anim se na nkokwa as emom stop no has ani abre epese om sade ba Kotoko so ani abre eno de dawa ye de emam odwumade no so na yemfa to anim eso wrama ade se nsu atramafo ananso ese abrante bako a emrebe atwam na obodwuma edma gosta friend Ella Ibrahim South Africa no mo kono la ebeboa as a experience awo any goals wo timi she ono oye striker bia onani big goals omo wanani wan so atrama sa fiwe African Confederation Cup La Ibrahim bebo ma bibia so ayekama edamomo and watch former Asante Kotoko play for Richmond Opoku ono so inso atrama team no anya wia ma bibia so ayekama na Rom Hearts of Folk eso mo brante bakwane Glade Otanga omanya wia no pay o ma transfer no ekọ Qatar okosi akan edama team ye fa na carry Tiyat ho en wo kobo adwuma edama wo mo a player no se Kotoko kwani ni din komo pen nanso no officer ofri ata so kọ no kwa mo no ne enema no kwa Richard Atta eso no we free Hearts of Folk after 4 seasons the metric say Richard Atta ebe wuram Young Apostles ho enom ne din koma opeso wuram no kobo adwuma ema bia kama Samuel Ashikwe
ɔno so no has na dinkomanemu contract no wonya ensign ye na mom Hearts of Oak Great Olympics goalkeeper bi a yefe no Kwaku Stephen Kwaku ono yes omra no trials goalkeeper ne has trials so very good ama watara nyanankope na mo yese no ne abranche Benjamin Asare nyina and Olympics na yese omo na tension omo ntam ama nsembe omo tete no kra no so omo side goalkeeper we ebeka Benjamin Asare ho emwa enti omo yese obepa before nani achema nso ma has goalkeeper yefe Abubakar Watara I recommend sa goalkeeper we Edna ma Timbi Togo so ko Togo na nye ekura na Timbi wa Ghana ono so no ready so befa no eno edeba so na Kasim Razak has for so one be give up omo dine chase on fa has for on form serious ni nyina se be 2 seasons ni omo kwa na waso evu omo has for see the into omo pen no or experience eno achi no we nima boy Olympics no kra so obo adwuma akwa nima fon be support no omunya no na sanko be gira ha sa chi anka nima boys no e support be ma phobia team no am bia so ya kama eno e de tia ye de ma mo bre no ko ye nyina so nsama wodo a ye bobo no ene anopai no ye mfa ensia na abra ya breaking it down touching it down knocking it down ejejam na mo player ba kubi e ya de se Kotoko legend Safu Jemfi edene ebae so omesi akan anka omebo Kotoko meje se anya yi ma no kopie mo summer test team no aye training for 2 weeks ni anopa ya Kotoko company for ase afre no ye friend Victor Asamoah am na ba woni Kotoko training omo man 1 week trial owie na se ekoyia na se oma sign na ma bibia eso aye kama akomia so wantimi amanemu memfa birthday we ema ono no chochomucho Mr. Nicholas Pepra where administrative personnel Kokofu nursing training and midwifery na Mr. Nicholas ewonti akomia se mfi adwumade no so ema na happy birthday na me ame wo fa ase ba akoso ye frɛ no frames hey, Edino. Pamesh Landra Jemfi. Pamesh Landra Jemfi. Then what 2 years? Oh, my mammy Poku, so my happy birthday.
Yeah, this is our continue. Bye bye.
Yes, yemre na yemedin komo real quick na fe yen twaswe Express Group juma na juada mo issue mo encounter problem say wo mo visa and send some say student visa ticket na fe holidays pay mo so mo per scholarship day akwakosua de wo amano ne nurses and midwives wo be say mo tu kwan and so Canada, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand and Germany kwan be so a wo benya bank statement and sa nyoma nyina no Express Group ewo Kumase ha Safo labor runabout omunko na munkwana omunya momwa number na 0249000448 na bibia enya fa. Yes, Mike.
Well, ye remna FNS or the Premier League fixtures for next season ebeba, so we are waiting fixtures in any way, but the issue about the Baba Yarano, you see, Ubitmiama several reasons to justify why I was at the stadium needing Yeska. Now they bought Hobra. I may observe what you see. But there are reasons bisu or why. Yeah, the tuja Sikabia or Bejibiano. There is no way it can repair the damage. One, for every standard sporting facility, there were period that Yeshada money inactive, send your bay at the BCSC. Baba Yaya Stadium this season and last season, it has been heavily overused. Ya overusing or as you abusing the cry. Where a man ball under 20, a year wafu, ewoho. Ama na Ghana, Esha Nigeria, J, Yabo Baba Yara. Inter schools, football, athletics, Ashanti Regional Medal League for Division 2, Yabo Woho. Yabo Black Stars matches woho, Premier League, Yabo matches woho, ma even Asante Kotoko. Yenim so no use no. Yenya other teams to also use the facility, inclusive Accra as a folk. Ana a Great Olympics. Mediama Ebo Africa Obo Waha. Dreams FC Ebo Waha. Cumulatively, so Okasa wo can matches ayabo ewa this venue. For last season alone, fancy may have meaning can. Ebe drew 100 and ebe bro 100. For sporting activities, a better 100 cra. For the number of days I use, so what cumulatively the abomua, it will get close to a year. You don't abuse a sporting infrastructure, a sporting facility in this manner. A new crown poor, and I say, you see, and chain poor different. But this is a sporting facility, I fancy in the current state, it is crying for massive renovation. If you have any code say you made in a man, so shall say to na stadium no because renovation works. The phase is near a was uncommodated. Omu phase 1, phase 2, omu near the final phase. It has been left like that on paper. So they are in reality, stadium managers are aware of this. And they also edema people to come and use. I understand. My many video now, my boy, I'll say, money on market terms, on renovation, on but the stadium needs to rest. And some period now, they rest. And I heard now this year, Juma, Bakum, Yenumiansa. But yeni bet nase, ye bet train. Se blasters match be bar, then they are kadomagum. Oh, Framboyne Branebe magic. Framboyne might be good at what he does. But a Juma or maybe the coloring of the pitch will change. But the quality of the pitch will always be a problem for these players. And it is for nothing at all. And you be Quentina Patemo, when they had an opportunity to meet the vice president, or making it known to him, say, we need quality stadiums, but true pitches. This concerns players need the Didi or Mohonkomo. More the players ne banom be bobo na but you also forget say ye wakadia ye de beautiful football. Sa kadia ni entutu ye ni ye. So let us continue this approach for social events, entertainment events ye di nyeskano. Eye ade de sikabe ni menimi ya. But long term Ghana ne be bohuka aye be brehu. So let us think twice about how we give out our sporting infrastructure for use.
Yeah, somewhere last year, didn't come obina obitre say events be at say bar. Says can no munya BDS are no ABADCC page and signing one because a basina say quite buying straight.
There was subventions, I was buying the bar. I came, I think for more than 2 years. I came. So the point is, I buy in your family, NSN also are not thinking out of the box. We know AOBID or the buy, but they have overused it. The BID means that the primary source of making money from managing your football facilities and your sporting facilities, say, this will be BBJ, not the event. Asa. Then let us commission it as an entertainment event. Where yes, primarily for sport. Madrid a new banabao or for sports and entertainment. Ye kase be a multi-purpose for that nature. And to making sure say ordinary be remua Madrid bet me about concert 10 or Benabao. It will never affect the pitch. Tottenham Stadium bet me about concert 10 in 1 month and affect the pitch. The idea you about concert 1 in a month, it will still affect the quality. So yen fabi bia blanket science ya and yes you are now for abusing. That is what we are doing. And if we are not careful, and maybe Ghana, we might have to go and play outside for international or standard games. FIFA and the Kafa Shadiama. Yes, you are the infant Sika Yadia Obedio by a Hokano, a Bebadachi.
Varas, we remember Apostle.
Sometimes I know, and when I can't watch them now, I see a point say, any Yesika. At the ball stadium na hobra, but unya sikari abo stadium na hobra no. At the long run, sikana obinyano. Ebia na kwa spending more than the other ball stadium na hobra. And nothing is say we any sa event, an event money passe no where nipe was dancing nipe wa park na ankasa so. It tells you the kind of damage I see damage and yen pitch no. And we no mudina park na ankasa so. Bibian says who China ball so no mudina so tuaka and nyoma santi so and na me yano nyoma santi so inkonya ene omo canopies near the science is ade ne so as a see so ko be 2 to 3 days ade ne be hye grass na nkasa ne say ne wo na yɛ san de ade esi so ama na hye nti the way si yɛ no ma okroma no sometimes odwene ho din a won hyɛ da nte ase obi aba de yɛ na e ma esika na yɛ na yɛ mfam obi a ni obeka say okay matena se yɛ calculations and we say there be this kind of things yɛ na ma esika but no so say ade nto de yɛ mfa kwan we so ne yɛ mfa pesika yɛ de dada uzani say de si ko na saa e na yɛ kɔ krom ha na yɛ te no de yɛ wɔ asɛm se we ni yɛ stadium ba ko pa provisions nti etimi hosting calf games o eno so ne yɛ san yɛ serious nka no kura mo yɛ kokɔ se da bi park we nu nya de ne ho pɛ ya so ba yɛ hye
say calf ka say bi I say ya sa pagya no maybe am pitch na nyɛ conducive for to say competitive matches say qualifies am be dey
any Cote d'Ivoire na any Cote d'Ivoire fa do match one na yɛ sɛ ndi sa na beba and de kokɔ so no yɛ sa na ndi vanzi ya ba kotokofo no foreign players no say omumode mo no wo form a omu hweye o because they kabeba go register foreign player bia na say number be $500 per head as saying plus salaries ye nnuanu we so mba krom ha nyoma mo manage ni na akeka ho the players no money nye up there na mro mo e okrom na bebre so a eno so de aseme ba daachi tudi ene de ye be kan wasem daachi but de yo mu si ye nyoma no mu keke kan no boom na ya de efe we de yo mu si ye medical examination no mu twa de ba bonten no mu keke kan no boom ya na efe we are only hoping say on be twas no matum ka say no ye hu no na nke bia nke koso won za da ko judge na boys ne kwa akwa medicals na sa na manema na se da na ehuma de na nke be efe panti ye bon pesi bi nya sa na manema ni bi na wasande kotoko do mo ye ndie o mo yire o mo na omo nto aso
wo apostle mamemra hoy fancy stadium well the challenge is abai enye ready to pay subvention to the NSA. Yes. NSA no crom NSA some resisika to make sure someone maintaining facilities now until abai be transfer say bi omo to na mo abeboa omo as stadium na ye dia Nemum sebio stadium no sebi NCC NCO keke stadium no you see for a purpose stadium no here sika to maintain it say NSA here sika afibia sika say di mom no maintain it stadium no see my omunye event was what how do you ensure say mom sika here to run the place that is the truth of the matter. So don't blame NSA. I mean government subventions send over their mom. How much do the government give the NSA to operate with? You don't give them money and you expect them to conjure magic to maintain the facilities. It doesn't happen anywhere. So we are buying all the magic net and Oga. And the sector minister on almost about the magic net and Oga. No. So we don't expect them to conjure any miraculous or mysterious means of making sure say Oma am maintaining stadium no and then take care of other bills. Look, the NSA headquarters, electricity bill you have no idea. As at the time we're going to do the Venom decay in billions. So how much decay? Equipment no fast to pay the electricity bill. Equipment is to make sure they hold some of those events, even though they know, sir, Sebio, our challenges in relation to the pitch. What do you say? The pressure at Baba pitch, you know how long it takes us to prepare pitch to a required and appreciable standard. I bet me about competitive and I say calf lines matches also. But the truth of the matter is that we acquire Sebi Oba. Oba is on the verge of death. Uni capre. Papa is where do you research a church? So beso fire. Doctor say one it's a serious matter. Every young man, I can't bet me to be any idea said to be, but it happens. Yes. Yes. So listen, pay attention. Very important. Now here you are, 50,000 Ghana cedis. The next one farmer will be gone.
I know. Maybe so some years say, and it just was young son of man 50,000 Ghana.
On can't some man 50,000. Who now only 50 though? And they saw banner. The doctor said the next day 1 year. Papa is some years. In this case, who more about the power you reach sir. So there's a bit to me now. Yeah, kakrebi obenya ne
It's not something any sensible man would do. By a situation now, Bano, Emma, desperate measure. I what consequence between who can you that going forward. Oh, Kato Banka, oh, saying the facts out to me, what you would do with post the incident, you have no idea. I bet me I'm worried about you. Uko jiban suna sikano, uko jibana obano suko wu kanwe. So in life, there are situations at a bar. We have some desperate decisions and actions to solve it. That is where the NSA finds it. Until Abai will make sure they do the right thing, consistently making sure a stadium, they maintain it to a certain reasonable standard. Yabenya roof will prepare the stadiums very well. Yama facility upgrading. They will make sure says CSC entertainment plus hosting football activities. Now we should have a roof. You use a kata sebi pitch no so. Near entertainment. But about Mamukan is because pitch in a kataso. Hospice ye kataso. Unyamaganazi. Enti ye kataso I never see sukrane ya. Yehu. But when ye also because ye need some facilities no. And so I don't have a problem. We want to make sure that now we want to make revenue from churches, from event organizing, entertainment. But the facilities, a disadvantage, the main reason why I see stadium, which is hosting football activity, especially when we're and your sole and major stadia, who see AFCON qualify, any Angola, so they are here. So until I buy better to the then they say don't blame them. I have my own issues then, but on this specific, I don't know where. So firstly, say, look, ahead of blaster matches, I feel now penny for about and I'm munko come on. All this stuff almost have problems also. You better expose the leakage of Barbara and how many matter found by saying how long the calf can even the Barbara is not qualified to the calf competition. I can't know but the leakage that we exposed, which has not been resolved as we speak now. Come on. So, where Ankasa sum up the real state of the nation, Ghana, and you're only sports, you want almost every state, every facet of state facility, or Bibri and Kuyi. So it's unfortunate. As I know, well, the signings they look quite good, but the point is that we are hoping, sir, Omoba, they will be able, with time, some start to say. At least glimpses of Nyama Obetimia in the game against Hasofo or the Democracy Cup, almost share 2-1. Yes, but that is good, but it's not a high standard because we standard Nangaza often. But it's good because of the rivalry nature of it and the importance of that cup. Nakonawagobo Mediama, who they say before the Omo and Pliniacom proposed training tour. So those games, Mediama is also a credible side. Represent the last CAF Champions League group stage, and at least those games, Ebema yesterday who signs of what is likely to be the nature of the team Kotokobe parodying next season, the kind of players and then the quality of the players. So I bet take it time. So what does Nya Butre say? This is like building a new team, and I bet take it time. Your results no so be nice. So how with time so own signs near my team no your man mra. Eventually, ama sebi niema mopen ometimi. So, I know about that USA patients support the team massively. From now to season we shall see matches just started bobbling. All the team need that is massive support, and then also making sure say baby as a team no bear more. Ebi akora was more takwa team no banner. So what them call in their number to go and see the new players and encourage them and support them. So Mate, yada say, wo your best mom fan chair me lines ni me no nyina say manya technical hitch kakra mom fan chair by otna de me sure say you be resolve bibia na ya fa mo course no ntimo